Let's talk about some of the things you might run into if you're installing Visual Studio. Damn it. You know what? I'm leaving that mistake in this video because the world is filled up with non-perfectism. So say that with me, folks. Non-perfectism. That is not what y'all came here to see in this video. So this video is about errors and problems you might run into installing Visual Studio Code on your computer. So stand by because this video is about to start. This is the Savage Scientist Ed right here. And I'm Uber the police car. Alright, so you already know who this is. This is the Savage Scientist Ed, the governor, still governor of the state of Swampland. I had to check to make sure I wasn't fired. So let's get into the purpose of this video. So let's say that you install Visual Studio Code, Visual VS Code, and you didn't run into any problems. That means you alright. So let's take a look at what happened, or the problem, the specific problem I had trying to install this thing on my second computer. So let's take a look at the issue here. So I'm about to click this executable. So when you click it, you're gonna get this pop up, and then you're gonna get this pop up. So we're gonna just go with the default installation. Let's put the 64-bit install, and then let's continue. And if you run into this damn error right here, the file has been downloaded incorrectly, and you downloaded it correctly. It says this incorrectly, so that's the problem. So let's find the workaround. So let's go back to my video. So you see this video here where I have the mouse hovering over there, I'm talking and all this crap. Let's get this video open. So I'm gonna assume that you already got to this step, so that means you have all the other stuff on here. So you got VS Code installed, you have the extension installed, and now you got to the compiler part, and you ran into that error. So scroll down here, click more, go into the description of the video, and right here, if you run into problems, if you run into trouble, use this link. So we're gonna click this A link. I'm gonna open this in a new tab. Go down, and you're gonna click this thing right here. This is what you're gonna install, the one that ends with SJLJ. You're gonna click that and install it. It's gonna be a big zip file, so it might take a little while to download. So let me pause and I'm gonna come back. Alright, so the thing is downloaded now. And now it's time for me to show you in your downloads folder. So this is my downloads folder. I downloaded all the rest of this crap. This isn't important, so I'm gonna just erase this crap. So this is it. So what you're gonna do is unzip it. So you could extract right there, extract into your downloads folder. And this is also gonna take a very long time. So I'm gonna pause and come back. I just got a slow computer. The shit is still extracting. Damn. 17 minutes. Still just at 47%. So it might not take your computer this long, but if it does, then this is what you're dealing with. Alright, so it took my computer about 10 minutes to get this thing fully extracted. So now that we got this thing extracted, this is the folder that was just created, this Mingw-64. You're gonna cut this, cut it, and then you're gonna go to your root drive, your root directory. That is your C drive. You see it right here, C drive. Just click that, and then you're gonna paste it into the C drive. So you already know how to paste. Just go outside of these folders and just paste it right there. So now you just wait for it to paste. I'm still waiting on this thing to finish, and y'all don't want to see me do this, so I'm about to just pause it and come back. So I guess while that's extracting, because I'm at about 93%. This is another thing you could do while this is in the process. So open up your Visual Studio Code Mingw page. So I'm gonna put this down in the description, or it should be in the description. So let's take a look at the video to see if it's down there. So here it is, right here. So you click that and just continue following this. So right now we at this part right here. Alright, so now we got everything installed. Well, we have the folder copied. You see the folder right here, Mingw-64. So we're going to double tap it and open it up. And then we're going to go into this binary folder, bin. That's this top folder right here called bin. So you see how it's populated with all kind of crap, including what we're going to be using. You got C++, CPP, GPP, GCC, GDB, all that good stuff. And the reason why I named all that stuff is because in the next step we're going to be testing to make sure this junk installed. So now it's time to actually go into the Microsoft documentation. And another thing, I'm going to show you something why you can't follow this thing. So go down to the step that says edit environment variables for your account. If you search for this crap, it's going to give you the wrong thing. So I'm going to tell you what to really search for here. So go into your Windows search box. You could either click this and just start typing, or you could click the magnifying glass and type directly down here. But either way it goes, you know how to search in Windows, so we're not gonna go there. So edit environment variables. Let's go back. It's edit system environment variables. See this one? This is the one you want. System environment variables. And when you click it, it's going to give you this box right here. This is only available with system environment. I don't know if Windows changed it or if Microsoft changed it, but as you can see, this thing only says edit environment variables for your account. You need this. So you click this environment variables button down here on the bottom, and now you can change all this crap, because I'm going to show you what the other one looked like just to be sure. So edit environment variables for your account. If you do that one, you're going to get a box that look like this, and you can't even change any of this crap. So you don't need that one. So X that out. Don't mess with that bullshit. So this is the one we want. So you're going to go into this path right here. Double click path. And now we're going to go back into the folder we just created. I mean the folder with the stuff in it. So let's see, this binary folder, bin folder, where is it? Right here. So we're gonna just get the path to it. CC Mingw-64 binary. You're gonna just copy that and then go back into the dialog box for this, and then we're gonna do new. You see how it pops up on the bottom, and it's actually right here already. I thought I deleted it before I did it, but yeah. So you're gonna just do new, and then paste the name right there. Paste it, Mingw-64. Then hit OK, OK again, and now you should be able to follow the rest of this video. Or if you're the type of person who just wanna see what it looks like in the second part. So let's go on and install Visual Studio. I'm gonna have to uninstall it first, so let me uninstall it, and then we're gonna continue. Alright, so after that brief silence, now it's time for me to roll back on what we was talking about earlier. So we're gonna install Visual Studio Code. So where is Visual Studio Code? We have the page right here. So click this download right here. Let me bring this down so you can see it. So you're gonna click the download button, and we want the Windows version, Windows 11, Windows 10, all that good stuff. So now you can see it's downloading. down here. See that? So it's actually downloaded. So I'm gonna click on this and just install it. So let's run it. And this is actually gonna install it. You already know this. Accept the agreement. That's good. That's good. And install. Yeah, I guess I could put a desktop icon. Do all this crap. Alright, so we don't need the context menu junk and all that good stuff. So that didn't install. And this isn't taking too long. It's not taking too much of our time to get this shit installed. Hurry up, thing. So let's launch it. Launching Visual Studio Code, VS Code. So there it is. It's already installed. And now you're gonna click this gear icon. Let me make sure we can see that gear icon. Let me shrink this down so you can see it. And I'm doing this in real time. So you see the gear? Click the gear icon right here. So there it is. So you're gonna go to the extensions. So I already did this before and it looked like it's still using the cached version, but we're not gonna worry about that. You see this C/C++ extension, you wanna it's already installed, so you wanna install this. So that's it. And now we already have the compiler. So now it's time to actually write some code. So now that we have this installed, you have this installed, you need to have this installed. So if it say disable, uninstalled, and all that stuff, that means it's already installed. And like in my case, I uninstalled Visual C++, Visual Studio Code, and now the shit's still back on the computer. So that means it wasn't really uninstalled, it just removed it from whatever. Alright, so now it's time for us to get a quick program running here. So we're going to go into open folder and create a new folder, and we're going to name this sample project 1. How about that? Sample project 1. Sample 1. So then do select folder. So we're going to name, so our project is called sample 1. So now it's time for us to put a new file in there, because this is going to be our driver program for our project. So sample 1 project, select this text file and then select our language, and that is C++. And now let's give it a name. Let's start typing some text in here, typing some code in here. Include IO stream using namespace std for standard. And now int main, this is our main function here. Int main, and it already put some brackets there for us. So now let's put some text on the screen. std cout, text is gonna be hello world. Hello world with a Z at the end. ENDL mean in line, and now return 0 here. So now this should compile. First we have to save it as, we're gonna just do a quick save right quick. So we're gonna give it a name. We're gonna name this driver, because this is the driver program for the project. So this is what Windows is gonna look for when it's starting our project, starting our program. We're making software here, right? So now to run the program, you're gonna go up here to terminal, run build task, and we're gonna select GPP, G++. So look like we got a successful build right here. Build finished successfully. So now it's time for us to run the program. So go up to terminal again, new terminal. So there it is. So we're gonna switch to the regular old command prompt. So just type in CMD. That's going to get us back into the regular command prompt from PowerShell. It defaults to PowerShell, but you see CMD and all that crap is in the corner. Let me move this up here. So now you can see you have GPP and CMD in the corner. So you could always switch between those two right there. So now let's do a DIR. CI program right there, driver. Let's run it. DRIVER. Just type in driver. And now it's running. So the thing about this is it's going to take a little while for it to run. So let's just wait. While you're waiting, you know, it's a good time for you to subscribe to my channel so you can see other programming videos and all kind of other shit that I put on this channel. Just so you can know. You know what I'm saying here? So there it is. Hello Worlds written right down there for you to see. So we got this thing running, and this is the new Visual Studio 2022 using Windows, whatever version of Windows this is. But this is if you run into that bullshit error that's telling you that you can't install it. So you might get something that says a package haven't been installed correctly. So that's how you work around that. So this is the Savage Scientist Ed. You know me, the governor of the great state of Swampland. And until I make my next video, peace out.